I'm so nervous. My heart is beating so fast. Okay. I feel like it's gonna be negative though. Oh, I just want it to be positive. Okay, let's do it. 2, 3. Hello, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. It's Christina Cimorelli. Duh. Well, maybe you didn't know that. You probably know me from my main channel, Cimorelli, the band I'm in with my sisters. And here we are back with my favorite kind of content, pregnancy content, or I guess motherhood and pregnancy are my faves. So very favorite content. And this is a really exciting video. I'm going to show you guys the video of me finding out I'm pregnant. It is such a good video. I was so shook. It's so good. So I'm going to tell you guys like the backstory, the details leading up, and then, you know, make it like a story time and then show you the video. I'm really excited. Okay, so I did tell like a brief version of the story on the band video, like pregnancy announcement video, but I'm gonna give you guys some more details here because my channel, we get more detailed. So let's get into the story. Okay, so this is my third pregnancy. My first one was only 8 weeks. Unfortunately, I miscarried. I made a couple videos about that. A lot to say on those. If you want to watch those, just search Christina Cimorelli miscarriage. There's a bunch of videos. And then my second one, I had a boy, Barrett, August 2020. So I got my period back about 8 or 9 months. I think it was 8 months later. It's so crazy because my mom had most of us children, 11 of us, are 18 months apart. So I remember when I got my period back, I was like, oh my gosh, if I was exactly like my mom, I'd be getting pregnant in like a month, if I'm doing my math correctly. So basically I got my period back and 9 months postpartum, or 8 months, I was just basically dead. It's a long story. You gotta watch my other videos about my recovery from my C-section and my sleep deprivation, my postpartum depression, anxiety. It's a long story. My health was just mental and physical health, it was just in the toilet a bit, so not a good time. So at that point, my periods were not exactly regular, which they'd always been like fairly regular my entire life. So my period was kind of irregular, and I figured it was from like lack of sleep and stress and all sorts of things like that, because I knew that my health was in kind of a weird place. So I was not on birth control. I won't ever be. I made a video, a girl talk Q&A talking about that earlier. Anyway, I was tracking my cycle, so I was like aware of when I was fertile, and I was praying and asking God like to put it on my heart basically when I should get pregnant with our next child, or at least I should try to get pregnant with our next child. Like, give me a very strong desire when I know it's the right time, basically. That's what I was praying for, which might sound crazy to some of you guys, or maybe most of you guys, but that's what I did. So I was really working on healing myself mentally and physically from all that stuff. And my periods would be sometimes like 28, 30 days, but then sometimes like 39, over 40 days, because I was ovulating late. I knew that because I was tracking everything, which I highly recommend, like my temperature, cervical mucus, sometimes using ovulation like strips, OPKs, which don't work for everyone depending on your situation, but they work really well for me. So anyway, I basically had zero urge to get pregnant. I was like, I feel horrible right now, and I do not feel like God is calling me at all to be pregnant right now. But I prayed like, God, if you want me to get pregnant, even though I really don't want to right now, and that's your plan for me, then please change my mind and my heart and like show that to me, so it's obvious to me. So that did not happen over the summer. I just continued to be like, oh, I should not be pregnant right now, basically. So then when Barrett turned 1, August 2021, and I turned 31, we are 30 years apart. Wow, it's crazy. Duh, you guys can tell from math, you know. Anyway, I got the itch. I was like, I really want Barrett to have a sibling. Well, I always wanted that, but I was like, I really want him to have a sibling. It's time to get pregnant. But here was the thing. My period was still not so good at that point. Like I could always pinpoint my body was trying to ovulate, and then something stressful would happen and I wouldn't deal with it in the best way, basically. My like tolerance for stress I had just been so much lower postpartum from the lack of sleep and like mental, physical stuff. So it was just harder to deal with stress, and it really affected my period. If you look into that, you can read all about the effects of stress on your period and making it longer or ovulating late and blah, blah. So I could tell I was ovulating late because I could always pinpoint ovulation, and then I would get my period exactly when I thought it would come after I actually ovulated, but I wasn't ovulating when I normally would. I was trying to, I could tell from my tracking. I feel like I should make a video on that. But yeah, I knew my body was attempting and I was ovulating late. So unlike with Barrett, I could not pinpoint ovulation. Like I was like, I think I am. Oh, it didn't. Okay, a week later, I think it's trying again. And it was really hard to like keeping track of the attempted ovulations because it was like really tiring me out. But anyway, for various reasons, I won't go into all the details, but trying to conceive didn't work out for the first like couple months. Like I knew that I was like 99% sure I was not pregnant because it was hard for me to pinpoint ovulation when before it had been really easy. I had only been able to like confirm it after the fact rather than catch it in the right time. And other scheduling conflicts, blah, 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 whatever. I knew almost 100% that I was not pregnant this first couple months. So we didn't actually really try because I knew we did not try, basically. So then comes, I think it's November, and I finally actually could pinpoint my ovulation. So that was the first month of actually trying to get pregnant. I was like, oh, finally, I was actually able to pinpoint ovulation. It was actually really clear on the ovulation like strip thing for me, like it had been other times I had gotten pregnant. Every single time I've gotten pregnant, 3 times now, I do the ovulation test strip, which does not work for everyone, by the way. You got to look that up. If you have certain things like PCOS and I don't know if other things, but I know that it can really mess with it and it doesn't work for everyone. So for me, every single time I've gotten pregnant, I get a very clear, dark line of like, yes, your LH is high. You are going to be ovulating soon. I get that every single time. It's very easy to pinpoint. So I knew like, okay, this is a real chance to try this month. This was the first month where we were both like, yes, this is totally the time. So we were totally on the same page, which was awesome. Of course, you should really be on the same page about these things. This month rolls around and everything seems to be going well. But still, I'm like, this is the first month that things actually lined up, made sense, blah, blah, blah. And I could actually really be pregnant. I highly doubt that it's going to happen on the first try. Highly doubt that. Like, what are the odds the first try? So I was really doubting it. And every single day after, well, not every single day, after a few days after ovulation, then I was just sitting there like looking for any possible symptoms that could possibly be happening. And I took meticulous notes, which I made a video on this, my early pregnancy symptoms and how I knew I was pregnant before I took the test. I didn't like know, but if you look at the symptoms, it's like, okay, this is just like the last 2 times, you're definitely pregnant. But I just didn't believe it. But anyway, I made a video about that, and this was just like the last 2 times basically for the most part, which is crazy. But you have to be pretty perceptive because I've had some unusual symptoms, but they've happened all 3 times. Crazy. So I was looking at every single symptom. And then the night before, which you want to see all the symptoms, go watch that video. It'll be up pretty soon, I think. That's one of the coming videos. The night before I took the test to see if I was pregnant, which you're going to see the video in a second, I was at church, and a big symptom I was looking for the whole time was sense of smell. So I was just walking around like, I'm like, is my sense of smell really picking up? Are my spidey senses tingling? Just kidding, that was a weird comment. Anyway, I was like sniffing around everything basically, and I was at church, and as I was going to communion, I was suddenly like, I feel like all I smell is hairspray and perfume and cologne. This feels a lot like last time I found out I was pregnant. But I was like, am I crazy? Am I just saying this because I want to be pregnant? I mean, what are the odds? And I knew that the next day was either 10 or 11 days past ovulation. So I knew that I could take a test because both times I found out I was pregnant was 10 days and 11 days past, post or past, whichever word you want to say, ovulation. So I was like, I think I was telling myself I should wait till 11 days. But after that night, I was like, no, tomorrow's 10 days. I want to take a test. So I went in the morning and I took a test, and I was just really expecting it to say no. I was like, there's no way this is positive. There's just no way. And here's what happened. Oh, I'm so nervous. I feel like it's gonna be negative. I kind of feel like it's gonna be positive, and I kind of feel like it's gonna be negative. I'm so nervous. I want it to be positive really bad, but it's only the first month, so I know that's not the highest chances here, but I'm so nervous. Oh, my heart is beating so fast. Okay, I feel like it's gonna be negative though. Oh, I just want it to be positive. Okay, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I'm pretty sure that's a, oh my gosh, I'm pretty sure that's a faint line. Holy crap, oh my gosh. This isn't the first time I peed this morning. This is the second time, and it's only 10 days. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that is a faint line. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's not real. Oh my gosh, this is not real. Oh my gosh, this is not real. I did not think this was real. Oh my gosh. It's like fainter than the first one with Barrett. It's like literally, can barely see it, but this wasn't even the first time I peed this morning. Oh my gosh, this is not real. This is not real. Barrett has a sibling, and oh my gosh, I'm pregnant. This is not real. I was so sure that I wasn't, even though I was hoping I was. Oh my gosh, I'm pregnant. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm pregnant. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at her. You literally won't even be able to see it. It is the faintest thing I've ever seen. Oh my gosh, it's not gonna show up on other tests, I don't think. Oh my gosh, I'm pregnant. Oh my gosh. Barrett has a sibling. I'm so scared I'm gonna miscarry again. I'm so scared. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. I can't believe this is real. I cannot believe this is real. This is just like with Barrett, the same timing and everything. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is real. Oh my gosh, this is not real. Oh my gosh. I'm shaking. I cannot believe this is real. I had so many cramps this week. I thought I probably was, but then I also did not think I was at all. Oh my gosh, I'm literally shaking. Oh my gosh, I'm telling Nick. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, my heart is beating so fast. I want to do another test because it's so faint, but it's not my first morning urine, so I'm like, oh my, I can't believe this is real. I can't believe this is real. I literally can't believe it's real. Okay, I gotta go. Oh my gosh. Well, there's my wildly emotional and excited video. And then right after that, I went and I think Nick, what was the deal? Nick was out in the living room with Barrett. And I went out there and I was like, I'm pregnant. Like, I couldn't even do anything special. I was just like, I'm pregnant. He was like, what? What? And I was like, yes, look at this little line. I was like, what the heck? I'm pregnant. Barrett, you have a sibling. Barrett has a sibling. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I said a brother or a sister. Barrett, you have a brother or a sister. Just freaking out. And it was a really exciting little moment. Nick was just so shocked. I was so shocked. We were shook. And then as I did the calculations, I was like, oh my gosh. Actually, no, I had done these calculations a week or two before, but I was like, remembered that I had done the calculations, and I was like, this baby is gonna be due like my birthday, right around there, AKA almost the exact same due date as Barrett. So I'm going through the exact same pregnancy timeline again for the second time, like almost to the day. Everything I'm going through, same seasons. Crazy, crazy. And then I told my family, on Christmas, which is exactly what I did last time. Well, Christmas Eve. It's the exact same thing I did last time. And I was pregnant in the top songs video as the first video, just like last time. So 2020, August 2020, August 2022, unless this baby comes in late July, but they're not coming in late August because all my other complications, whatever, that's a different story. I'm gonna make a whole video about like my birth, I don't know, plan or dreams, wishes, whatever. I have a lot of dreams and wishes. I don't know what's gonna happen because my situation's not just the most simple, but I have a lot of thoughts. I've done so much research. I'm doing so much preparation. There's just a lot going on. So I have a lot to say. I'm excited about that. So if you want to see the rest about my journey and find out this is a boy or a girl, which I already know right now, by the way. But if you want to find that out and hear all about my journey, I'm making lots of videos. I have so many great ones planned, and you can follow along with all of it if you subscribe. I'm putting up the first trimester recap next. Actually, I think really soon. I don't even know if I'm gonna wait a week. It'll either be a week after this or less than a week after this. I don't know. So first trimester recap is coming next if you want to know all about how the first trimester went. I love the first trimester. I hate it so much. It's the worst. So we'll be talking all about that in the next video. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'm just really excited. So freaking excited. So freaking excited. I cannot wait. Well, yeah, I guess I can't wait for the birth, but I also can wait, but I also can't. So see you guys in the next video. Bye.